And so, in regards to all the mythology, I'm still like, he's still a real mystery. And how do you start fleshing out that stuff? So, to get to the fucking answer to your question,
I'm just interested in the accent.
I just thought, you know, if we actually shot the Lee Iacocca scene first, and I probably should admit this, and then in the sort of 2 weeks of which I had off, apart from doing my kind of like method training, I was a bit bigger then. I'm just a skinny shit now. You know, in those 2 weeks, I had my own kind of vision quest. Moment in Vancouver, as I'm sure if you've been there, you'll understand what I'm talking about. In that moment, I was like, wouldn't it be really interesting, Zach, if, especially when you read like the Hollis, you know, the Mason Under the Hood, you know, he's like, yeah, we were Nazis then, and I was like, the light bulb came on. Well, maybe it's possible that his parents, you know, he gives his fortune away, and it's not explained, we haven't altered the script, it's just for the dick here, trying to make sense of it all. So maybe his parents were Nazis, maybe that's the reason he gave his wealth away, maybe he was born actually in Germany, but then came to America, which therefore maybe, a lot of fucking maybes, maybe, in that case, you know, he has this kind of, he's living up to the American dreams. He has a kind of public and a private persona as well as his alter ego. So which might mean that he has a very clear-cut American accent when he's doing, you know, his stuff as Adrian Veidt, you know, in front of, in the corporation stuff. And that when he's with Watchmen, he has kind of half American, half German thing going on. Yeah, I don't know. So it just seems to make sense. I hope that it does. I got no idea. But anyway, there you go.
Just want to say hey to everyone on stage and give you a distance high five for all the work that you've done on the trailer and everything. I haven't even heard you guys say anything yet, but you're already blowing my central nervous system, so high five there. I just had to say that I love you and your work. I love you, and you were bomb in Son-in-Law. It was awesome.
Alright, what's the question here? Come on.
Zach, my question about the trailer, which was awesome. Particularly the music that you chose, the Smashing Pumpkins remix.
Yes.
Awesome. And I had to know what was behind the decision to use that, and will it be included in the movie or specifically the soundtrack? Because that's a hot track and it's sexy. It's very sexy. It sets the tone and it's sexy.
Awesome.
Oh, he's funny.
A couple of things with the song. First of all, we felt like it was just from sort of, just tonally for me, it made sense. It says some things that I feel like are kind of cool in relationship to Watchmen, and then it has, I mean, the thing that subtly, I think it also has irony based on its lineage. I think that's cool. Because I think that in the end, that's what Watchmen is. It does everything. You know, we made a movie that had to be self-aware, but never reveal its, that it knows what it is. And so in that way, I think that that's what the song does. Now, as far as whether or not, it's not in the movie, because the movie takes place in 1985, and as you know, that song had not been written yet, that I know of. And then also, so I don't know if it will appear on the soundtrack. That would be odd. But who knows, but I'm sure it'll make its way. I mean, it's on iTunes, I guess. But it is a cool song, and I think it works good for the trailer. Give me another one at the
Hey, we were wondering if there were any characters or events in the graphic novel that were omitted for the film, and if there was anything new that was not in the graphic novel.
Yes and yes. That's awesome. You guys are related?
Roommates.
Oh, right. That's a kind of a relationship.
Hey, how you guys doing? I'm a little interested in hearing more about the character development. We heard from Matthew and Patrick, right? At the end?
Correct.
Sorry, bro, I couldn't see your sign. But like, just like, sort of, you know, we heard their answers, but I'd love to hear from the other actors up there at the panel how they sort of got into their characters. You know, maybe from some we haven't heard from up there yet. That'd be great.
Let's start with Malin on that one. What do you think?
First of all, I hate my last name because I'm always first. I have to say that when I first read the script, I was not familiar with Watchmen and loved the script. It was one of the best scripts I have ever read because the characters were so full and so real. At the same time, this was a graphic novel about superheroes. Anyway, so I guess, the thing about Lori is that, and about most of the characters except for Lumen over here, we all are real people that, have our good sides and our bad sides.
But try to get permission to use all the stuff from Greengrass and Aronofsky and Gilliam and do a really comprehensive overview of the whole 20-year process of trying to get it developed.
I had not heard that. Sounds super cool.
Is that even possible?
And I would probably buy it if it existed. I don't know. It's cool. I'll look into that. Honestly, I hadn't heard that. But sounds cool. Why not? If you could get it. Yeah, it's cool to see. It'd be cool to see.
Cool.
Someone should do like a book. Someone should write a book. I charge someone to write a book. It sort of just follows the history of it.
And
so
Dave,
get on that right now.
I wanted to thank you personally for Watchmen is like a defining thing in my whole life, and I so appreciate what you did with it. Thank you so much.
But can I just ask one?
Go crazy.
Can we see that again?
Yeah.
Let's see it again. March 6th, 2009. And on behalf of everyone here, thank you for coming today, and thank you for coming here today.